Side note here, this video was very improvised and pretty much thought of it at the last minute here, but I really wanted to get something out. So it's very improvised, very just rough in sorts of places, but enjoy the video nonetheless. Let's go, okay. Hello everyone, Nuclear Pikachu Channel here, and today I have a very special video for you guys. As you probably worked out by the title, it is going to be a map showcase of this world here. So before I start, I want to say why I'm making this video. It's because my channel is 7 years old today, and I had no better ideas, so I thought, why not actually deliver on the promise of a map showcase video, like I promised back in October when the series turned 2 years old, which is still surprising to me. Like, I've spent 2 years on this like already, and it's still nowhere near finished. So before we actually start like going over everything, I'll just give you a few statistics which I've prepared. So looking at this map, 48% of the current build done is just Russia alone. Well, that's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. The whole map as a whole, by the way, this is the map room. If you didn't know, it's located about over the rough area where I live in the UK. So yeah, this is the massive map. I believe it's 35 maps across worth and 18 up and down. The total build, by the way, is 9,494,500 blocks in total, with 2.8 million of those being land and 6.6 million of those being water, which is ridiculous. 71% of the planet is water, in fact. Actually, we've really not done much water apart from various few spots on the coast and, of course, Lake Baikal in Russia. So far, we've done 966,689 blocks, which is 34% of the land in total, and while that may seem impressive, that's only 10% of the entire map, which is ridiculous. So yeah, if you don't like statistics, then I guess I just bored you to death, but let's go and actually check out this map. So we'll start with the UK, aka my home country, and where the first episode of this series began. I did not think that I would be continuing this now. That's why I started with the UK, by the way, was to like just make sure my own country was built and out of the way. Just in case I decide to cancel, I'd have my own country there. But here's the UK, as you can see. And we'll pan over to Ireland, of course, which was the second episode. I guess I'll just quickly fly up to Iceland for you. I have a lighter actually, what am I doing? Here is Iceland. Lovely little island there. I'd really want to go there one day. Have I got rockets on me actually? I do. Okay, screw the offhand. Okay. Never mind. So here is our lovely historical neighbours France. Je parle un peu le français. I probably just embarrassed myself massively. Sorry, France. And here are the Low Countries. Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. I'll come back to the rest of Europe. I'll go and showcase Spain and Portugal. Sorry, it might take a bit of time flying between them. But yeah, here is Iberia, Spain, Portugal, and don't forget little Andorra, which is one block just there. What I will just fly out and do now is show you the Azores, which are part of Portugal. And currently, as of right now, until we get back to North America in a million years' time, have the westernmost point there on, I think it's Ilha de Flor. I will fact check that when I edit this video, but here are the Azores of Portugal. As you can see, you can't really see the mainland from them. As we fly across back to Europe now. Sorry, I haven't done any of these videos where I just talk about stuff for a very long time. We'll show you the Italian peninsula. Looking lovely there. Italy and San Marino on the map. No Vatican for whatever reason. Of course, there's Malta, just the south, the island there, the one my plus is on, roughly. Of course, when I'm flying over Europe, I'm really not used to seeing the southern bank of the Mediterranean done there, but Here we head into the Alps with Switzerland and Austria. Switzerland, Austria, this one, obviously. And here is Germany. Looking nice. As we go north into Denmark. There's little Denmark for you. And as we head into the Scandinavian peninsula, it probably has an official name, but I do not remember it. There is Sweden. And then Norway on the outside, obviously. One of the 5 countries that has raw footage that's over an hour long, only by 4 seconds, but it's Finland, of course. I've got to show you the Svalbard archipelago up here. Home to the northernmost settlement in the world, arguably, near Alsund, I believe it is. There you go. And Russia I'm going to leave till last, I believe. So we'll head down into the Baltic region here. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and of course the Kaliningrad Oblast there, which is part of Russia. And as we move south, we move more authoritarian into Belarus. Not the only thing. Oh, of course, that's the main thing they're known for nowadays. They probably have some cool features, but we'll just never get to see them. As we move into Ukraine, obviously a very tragic story for Ukraine at the moment. We're still supporting them through this war. Sorry, Crimea is automatically drawn part of Russia, but I might edit that. As we cross into Moldova and Romania. And we'll head back into Central Europe. I'll make sure I'll address Poland as Central Europe. Here's Poland. And, sorry, I keep flipping around and stuff. Okay, here's the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Austria, aforementioned, Hungary. As we go into the totally non-controversial area known as the Balkans. Actually, we've got Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Serbia without Kosovo. Personally, actually, I'm not going to share my views on that subject, just in case, you know, there's Montenegro, Albania, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria, of course. Another country that I really want to go to, Greece here. These islands are annoying, and it's probably just basic training for Indonesia, which is going to be an absolute pain. Even the islands of Russia were annoying. They really don't look it. Over to Cyprus, currently the country with the shortest raw footage. I don't know why I made Cyprus its own episode, but I did. Turkey, which I thought held the record for longest footage until I reviewed them again. Norway actually took the record at that point. And then over to the non-controversial Caucasus region. There's Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, obviously. Currently missing Iran, but when we finish Africa, we'll be coming back up to Iran here and continuing our journey into Central Asia. Over here, of course, another war-torn country, Iraq and Syria. Across from it, there's little Kuwait. As we move into the Levant, there's Syria, obviously, Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, and Jordan. And the absolute gargantuan Saudi Arabia here, which I can barely fit into one shot. There's Saudi Arabia, followed by, of course, Bahrain, Qatar, United Arab Emirates. Is it Qatar or Qatar? I don't know. There's Oman, and of course Yemen. As we journey into Africa now. Here is my recently built but still not uploaded as of recording this, Sudan. Which actually, it wasn't too bad actually, like, still pretty big of course, but not overly so. Africa, by the way, is huge, and I'm actually looking forward to the next episode because it's Eritrea and Djibouti, which are smaller countries which I can manage. Here's Egypt. And as we pan across here to Libya, obviously another country with its fair share of recent struggles. Here is Chad. This is taking ages to fly between these, by the way. I don't know if I'll keep this all in the video or not, but here is Cameroon, and where we'll be continuing from after the Horn of Africa, I think. I've not quite planned out my route yet, but here's Cameroon. We're not quite at the equator. We're almost there. The equator's here somewhere in Gabon, just south of it. As we enter into Nigeria, there obviously, and Niger. Okay, yeah, we'll go up to Algeria. Algeria, another huge country, mainly vast Sahara, which, by the way, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drop straight down. I will do this again in Russia, in like the middle of it, and you can just see how vast this is, of just nothingness. Like, I thought Europe was a breeze, and then I got back onto bloody Africa, and it's all fell apart. Sorry about that. Here's Tunisia, obviously. Oh my god, my throat's dead. I might just keep all this in for the lols, to be honest. As we move on to Mali, over here. These countries took so long to build. There's Mali. Which obviously I did most of the border around Mali before I actually built Mali. Like, all I had to do was that border there with Niger. As we head back over into West Africa, which I kind of rushed because I was lacking on videos, and like I hit a popularity spike with one of my videos, and I was just trying to just get as much content out as I could, and I couldn't really. Here's Burkina Faso. As we move south into Benin, Togo, Ghana, onto Ivory Coast here, or Côte d'Ivoire. And Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Gambia, oh, Cape Verde, I almost forgot. Here's Cape Verde. There you go. Here is Mauritania and Western Sahara, or part of Morocco if you wanna. Those are the Canary Islands of Spain, and here is Morocco. So I said I was going to showcase Russia next, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fly to the westernmost point, above, I believe it's Ilha de Flores, in the Azores of Portugal, and I'm just going to fly to the easternmost point in Chukotka Oblast of Russia. So, I don't know how far that is. That's pretty damn far, but I'm going to time-lapse it. So, if I don't record another message at the end of this video, thank you for watching, and enjoy the time-lapse from here to Chukotka. Chukotka, Russia. Actually, no, there's a point further east, which is these islands, which I believe are actually part of Alaska, but you know, that I just built them with Russia because there is no point me flying across the whole map just to build these. There you go. There was the flight from the westernmost point of the Azores to Chukotka, Russia. Actually, Aleutian Islands, Alaska, USA. But thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for 7 years of this YouTube channel. It's been amazing. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye! That was actually kind of cringe. See ya!